Greetings, this is garthrs, the tireless adventurer. Alright, you may have recently noticed that my spiffy little Garth Plays intro has disappeared, as has my catchy tunes and whatnot. What is up, my brother? You are in the wrong place. You must leave immediately. I do not have a sword. Please stand by. Anyway, yeah, one of the things I've been trying to get rid of for a while was the intro. I wanted to like make a shorter one, and I thought to myself, you know what you really need, Garth? You don't need a shorter intro. What you need is no intro, because contrary to popular belief, the first 15 seconds of your video, what the heck is going on here? Oh, is it raining? That's probably what it is. Ah, yes. Hello, Endermans. He's like, it's raining outside, dude. Are you crazy? I'm not going outside. Ah! Come on, die, die, die! Oh, there you go. What are you gonna do about that? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. That's not cool. What are you doing in my house, fool? Don't be all trying to be my friend now. Oh, look at him hiding. Dude, don't make me go out there. It's raining and junk. I don't know where he went. I'm a little scared. Anyway, that's that. Yes, excellent. I wonder if something will attack me, since technically this is open air. I guess not. Okay, sweet. Everything is wonderful. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, the first 15 seconds of your video is how you grab new subscribers. And the first 10 seconds of my video was the introduction of my video. So I figured, you know, how about squeezing an extra 10 seconds of FaceTime in with the new subs? I thought that would be very appropriate. So I'm getting rid of the intros slowly but surely. And I may come up with like maybe a 3 or 4 second little splash image or something, or some kind of logo or whatever, and use that as my icon, as it were. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. But as of now, or for now, or as of now, or for a while, or for the next little bit, Garth will not be using intros. It's good times, good times. I'm all of a sudden, for some strange reason, getting some serious FPS lag. So give me a few seconds to straighten this out so that you get the most highest qualityest productest that you can get out of me. Okay, I'll be right back. And I am returned. I'm not entirely sure that I actually fixed anything, but everything seems to be okay now. So, obviously it was intimidated by my massive technical skills and decided that the best thing to do was to snap to and fall in line. Alright, so what I did initially, because I was standing here and spiders was screwing up everything, I went downstairs and I got rid of the capability for spiders to spawn, and I narrowed this dual channel down to a single channel about right here. It comes down to one channel, and then it comes up here, comes over here, drops over here, and drops down there. And you're like, why all that? I'm like, well, because I want them to stack up upon each other so that I can kill them with ease. Let's see, sound is needing to go to about that. Done. Back to game. And that's my sole purpose. For 2 reasons, you know, so I can sit down here with my super sword and go and just kill people until your face falls off, just like that. Or I could come over here and just go blip, and they can say suck it blue and die. And that's why I'm doing those things. So yeah, and while I was grinding out some XP and parts and whatnot, I went through here and I finished out the remainder of the basement, swapped out the patchwork cobble, dirt, sand, and gravel for clean stone. Cleaned up around here a little bit, added a little bit of light stuff, and over and all, I'm testing out a couple of light sources. I'm probably going to drop that down 1 because it'll still be 3 off the ground, which will give me plenty of headroom and not make me feel claustrophobic. And then we'll start getting some real lighting up in here. I think that'll be pretty exciting. What about you? Oh, I'm so excited myself. And I want to give a shout out to the Drop SM. I believe that's how you say his name. I'll verify that and put a link in the doobly-doo downstairs. Oh, doobly-doo, that's a SVM quote right there. He is one of my favorite YouTubers. But I think he calls it the info dump now. But in the description, I'll put a link. He helped me out, showed me a nifty little program to help me with circles and junk. So I'm probably going to doing some minor modifications to the dome up top because I realized that I done did it wrong. So actually for that, I tell you what we'll do. We'll go upstairs and we'll get some measurements, and then we'll. I need to eat some meat. Well, speaking of meat, I need to go breed my animals. I need to measure this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 10. So it's 20 across because it's an even number. So 20 across. That's what it is. It's a radius. Dude, you have to go outside. I'm tired of this. You are not allowed in my house. Oh, so you're just gonna die. You're such a quitter. He was hiding up by my bed. How creepy is that? And then I looked at him and was like, oh God, you caught me. I wasn't smelling your underpants, I swear. I'm like, dude, I was just gonna ask you to leave. I don't know what you're talking about. You're totally creeping me out now. What up? What up? What up? Okay, well, see, initially I had them dropping down right here, but they have to drop more than 2. And I couldn't go down another one because, well, there's the tunnel, so there would just be an infinite loop of monstrouses. So now they drop down here, and when they drop down more than 2, like 3 as a perfect example, they can stack pretty much a countless number in one square. So you see all of them in there, and I come over here, it's going to get loud. And I come over here where it's not so loud, and just watch them, because I'm going to have to yell now because they're being so stupid loud. Watch them, watch them, watch them. Ah! You see all that? They all died. They all died so that I might eat their flesh. So sweet. I'm not really going to eat their flesh. That's really gross. Really gross. So let's go outside and pick on some sheep. I mean pigs, of course. But I guess sheep will work for now. Sheeple? Sheeple. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm going to fix my dome, and this is the new news, the news that is new. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this or not, but I have already decided what my next structure is going to be. You may have read about it in my comments, but my intent is to make a coliseum, and in this coliseum I will be making a monster thing, grinder as it were. Oh, get it on. Let's get it on. Alright, everybody's getting it on. Boosh, boosh. I need another sheep and another sheep. There you go. I already gave you one. There we go. Everybody's making sweet puppy love. You don't get to love nobody. Love that pig. Okay, so I guess there's a delay now on how long they can last until they have to get it on again, or they can get it on again. I don't know. But regardless, everybody's in love, and there's a couple of dudes in there. I already gave you one. I'm going to give you another one. You can't. See, I need to get you a partner in crime. Little black sheep all hanging out by himself. I got no one to love. I got no one to love. So, yeah, life goes on, dude. We all have our problems. Quit your crying. Okay, so I'll go outside here and I'll show you where I'm going to put my coliseum. And it's going to be epic. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderfully epic. You like how I do that? Sometimes I'll take like 2 words and I just transpose them. That's freaking awesome. I just take 2 words and transpose them, making different things that were the same but are no longer the same. They're like similar to the same but different now. And I jumble them all up. That's how I do it. But this is where it's going to be. And I'm debating right now on 3 separate sizes. And the first size that I'm debating is what equates to... God, this grass came in fast. but what equates to about 10 in. So this would be 1, and then go in 10 from that side, and then 10 from that wall in, and then probably at least 30 across. And it's going to be like almost an oval, and it's going to have the tiered seats, and it's going to go down into the ground. And down here I'm going to have like little sub chambers where I can pick what kind of monsters I want to fight or whatever. It's going to be hard to sort them. I got to figure out if that sorting thing that Ethos made still works. I mean, I can sort like spiders from the regular tall mobs. That's easy. But he came up with a system a while back for actually sorting the different types of tall mobs based on their response to you as the player. Like when a creeper starts to sizzle, you'll notice he goes to the left a little bit. So when he starts to sizzle, you just go to the right. You zig when he zags, and everything's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how you survive that stuff. And same thing with skeletons. I think they start circling to the left, or to your left, as it were. It would be their own right, but that's what happens to them. So based on those little pieces of information, he designed something that effectively made zombies come right at him and fall in a hole, and then it made skeletons start strafing to the left and fall in a hole, and it made creepers start sizzling and go to the left and fall in a hole. And it was freaking brilliant. But yeah, I mean, it all works out in the end to what is effectively a sorter. The downside of the sorter, obviously, being the fact that you have to stand where everybody can see you and hopefully not get shot by a skeleton or blowed up by a rogue creeper. See what I'm saying? Yeah, so this takes forever and I don't have enough dirt. Bam! Run like the wind! Oh, because the sun is going down. Starting to get a little bit of FPS problem again. But anyway, yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna put the Coliseum right out here. Probably gonna be my most creative piece as far as architecture goes, and my most intricate piece as far as wiring goes. And across the back there, I think I finally decided that that's where I'm gonna do all my different livestock. Like I'm gonna have a field for cattle, and a field for chickens, and a field for pigs and sheep and whatnot, and I'm just gonna mass breed them all. Yes, mass breed them all. Okay, well, I'm gonna try one more time to solve this FPS problem, and I'll check the time, and then I may or may not come back, and we'll find something to get into for a few minutes. But be right back. Alright, looks like I bought us a few more minutes. Let's go down here and kick everybody's butt. Now the downside to this is you kill things quickly. I think I've learned my lesson. I don't think I'm going to enchant another sword until it's a diamond sword. Just because of how much it cost me and how little it benefited me as far as killing the enemies go. This one's knockback and sharpness, so it takes less to actually kill them, but at the same time, it doesn't really make a big difference, you know what I mean? I'm sure sharpness 3 on a diamond sword would have been insane, but on an iron sword, it wasn't really that beef. So it was moderately wasted XP, but I learned how to enchant, and that made me happy. So we'll go with that, and we'll pretend that nothing else happened. Okay, so I didn't get any feedback on the, I think they're called buttresses out front. I didn't get any feedback at all on that, so I don't know if you guys just didn't hear the question or you honestly don't give a crap. I don't give a crap is good feedback. I mean, you're not going to hurt my feelings. So if you don't care what I do with that, let me know. If you don't have any input, let me know. Say, you know what, Garth, I don't like questions. I just want to watch a video and enjoy myself. And I'll be like, dude, I so totally understand, and I'll quit asking you questions. But if I don't get any feedback on this video on what I should do with this, feedback on this video, what I should do with this, feedback. Look, guys, I don't ask you for likes. I don't ask you for comments. So Give me some stinking feedback. Give me some stinking feedback. Feedback! You like that? Is there a better design you can think of? Let me know. Okay. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to slam this door. Good day, sir! Okay, so I've decided that we're not going to do anything special this episode other than run around and poke fun at people. Hee 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 hee. But anyway, yeah, so that was my plan for this right here. You know, to have this when I didn't want to kill them, so they would kill themselves. And it works out well for me. It takes a little while, and it's loud. But in the long run, I don't have to do any work. I just flip a switch. I was actually going to try to figure out a way to have this cycle in 25-second increments, so it would stay closed for 25 seconds, open for 25 seconds, closed for 25 seconds, open for 20 seconds. And if anyone else is unsure what an interval was, I can do that again with my mouse to indicate from one thing to the next. It's almost like a sequential, but then back to the other, and a sequential, and then back to the other. This is very fun. Okay. Down here is where I've been getting some of my wood. I've got a lot of questions about where do you get all your wood, dude? Well, this would be one place right here. I come down here, I chop this down. I usually get between 30 and 35 logs when I come through here. Just like this, 30 to 35 logs. Sometimes, the reason I'm not going to get too many this time is because I just recently harvested this. But people are always like, where do you get all this wood? I'm like, dude, wood farms. Alright, tree farms, tree farms, tree farms. I cannot say that enough. If you plan on doing any building, any kind of building whatsoever, you need a tree farm. Okay, questions about whether or not you should have a tree farm? You, in the back. Yes, you should have a tree farm. Okay, alright, that's it, no more questions. Yeah, but that's the best way to look at it right there. You need a tree farm. You need a tree farm. You need a tree farm. If you're ever sitting there wondering to yourself, should I have a tree farm? Just go ahead and just slap yourself in the head and say, of course you should have a tree farm. There you go. Problem solved. Everyone is happy and you got your answer. We got to see you slap yourself in the head, which on entertainment value alone is probably somewhere in the 30, 34. So, alright, so come back over here, drop my sapperling down like that, and then we're going back up this hill. Running up a hill, bounce, bounce, yeah. Bounce, bounce, yeah. I can sing that because I made that song up. Kudos if you can tell me what episode that was in. Dun, 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 dun. Do a remix. All you people out there with music skills, do a remix of that. You can even write new lyrics if you want. I won't hate on you. Maybe a little bit. Not a lot, but definitely a little bit. Who knows? Okay, I need an idea for this room. I was thinking about putting a fountain in the middle, but I don't know if I want to do that. So give me an idea for this room. It's massively open, and this is probably going to get just a little bit taller. Probably at least 3 or 4 taller. I think it'll be pretty cool. We've got a lot of room. So this is 20 across, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 25, 30. It's 30 by 30, I believe. Let me see this one. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 30 by 30. It's a 30 by 30 room, not counting the space that these stairs take up. And they take up, it looks like 4. And they are 6, 8 across. There you go. If you can think of something cool to do with this room, I will do it with this room. And if I get more than one cool suggestion, we'll put them out there for a vote, and whatever you guys pick is what I'll do. Now, the reason that you may notice I did a lot of wood in here, but there's a very specific reason why I did the wood, because I plan on, see this right here? See that? I want you to just look at how those two stones look together. Okay, look at. Okay, now you notice the stark contrast with the gray and the brown here. Stark contrast. You have like shades of gray here and shades of brown here, but if you come over here, it's a shade of brown gray. You notice that? How they blend together so much more fluidly. Now, when I create something, I always try to get the appearance to be generally appeasing. or appealing. Yes, either one works out good. Appealing. The stark contrast in the cobblestone, you notice a lot more than you do with the clean stone. And eventually what I was going to do interior wise was I was going to replace all the cobble with clean stone, but I changed my mind when I saw this block. This block right here is beautiful, and I love it. I love it in its face. It's almost the exact same color, but when you put it bloop, right on the wood, you see how it almost adapts to the color that it's placed on. It's just sheer brilliance as far as a block goes. Now, they look to be the same when you look right at them real close. When you get back a little bit, do you see what they do? They get that little bit of a brown glow to them. It's what I really like about them. I really like the way the stone bricks look on wood. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through here probably next 2 or 3 videos and just get a good count of how many stone bricks I need to replace a lot of these interior walls. Not these walls. These are exterior load-bearing walls, and they're probably going to stay cobble forever. If I don't like them on the inside, I'll cover them with stone brick, but that'll be the extent of it. But anyway, I'll probably get a good count of what I need in here, and then I'm probably going to do some replacing. And I'm probably even going to rip this out and do something else with it. Like I may move it. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that staircase. I like it, but I'm not 100% on it. That's what I was going for right there. So, that reminds me, we need to go downstairs because there's something I need to get. I moved these over here, but just to give you an example of how much dirt I still have. Look at that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of dirt. It's just too much dirt for any one man to have. Thinking about making a giant sculpture out of it, but that would be ugly and not very attractive, and ugly at the same time. Yeah, and clearing out the upstairs and the down got me a buttload of signs. I have, a buttload of signs. There's those signs right there, and then there's these signs up here. What? Oh my God! So what I got to do is I got to get lots of wood going because I got to do some pretty major overhauling up here on the on this floor right here, and probably on the 3rd floor as well. But in addition to that, I'm going to take this room, more than likely, I'm going to take this room right here and I'm going to turn it into an enchanting room. And I'm going to have a high level table on this side and a low level table on this side, or a medium level table on this side, and then right here, probably somewhere in the middle, either one of these, because it's an even numbered room. But one of those two is going to have a low level table on it. That way I don't have to burn all my experience or none of my experience. So that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Well, when I found out they answered my question, I asked, singing your favorite song, is that really copyright infringement? The answer to that question is yes. So I'm probably gonna have to make some changes to my videos so I don't get in trouble. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to freaking ban my channel or whatever that crap is. Or I don't know what they're gonna do. So I might have to pull a few videos down and make some audio changes and then post them again. So I may lose some comments or whatever. I'll try to save them if I can. But yeah, so if you see me uploading old videos, that's probably why. I'm going to go back through, and if it's just a rampant amount of me singing, which I think a few of my videos actually are, I'm going to have to probably pull them down, make some audio changes, and then I'll just post them back up. It's no big deal. No big deal. I'm a trooper. I can make it happen. Okay. And I do it for you guys. You know why I do it for you guys? Because I love you. I love you right in the face. I love you with so much ferocity that it's probably illegal in at least half the states. Okay? Just remember that. When you go out at night, I'm there somewhere watching you. I love Minecraft.